After years of civil war in South Sudan, a peace agreement was finally signed in September 2018. The government of the Netherlands is keen to support lasting peace in this youngest nation of the world and ensure a better future for all South Sudanese people.
There's so much potential here and people are really eager to build their country, and this is why we're trying to help them. They really want you to invest in jobs, agricultural opportunities, make sure that there is accountable mechanisms in place. People really want to go forward. If we don't do things right now on building resilience, then this is going to be a completely failed country.
The Netherlands is investing in a peaceful South Sudan, which is crucial to the stability of the Horn of Africa. Challenges in this region, such as migration, refugee flows and security issues, are of strategic importance to the Netherlands. Their engagement consists of supporting the peace process, providing humanitarian assistance and improving people's long-term resilience.
If we looked at South Sudan in general, you have certain areas that has been impacted by the conflict. These are the areas that need humanitarian assistance. But if we come to the more stable areas, these people are capable of helping themselves. So our resilient programming supports them with giving them access to seeds, access to jobs, in order for them to be able to help themselves and improve their livelihoods.
The Netherlands focuses on 5 hubs of stability, areas of relative safety with development programs to increase food security, promote the rule of law, enable youth employment and improve access to safe drinking water. The objective is that positive outcomes here can be replicated in the rest of the country in due time.
So if there's no stability, it's very hard to do development in South Sudan.
After the independence from Sudan in 2011, a fight for leadership broke out. This resulted in more than 400,000 deaths and over 4 million displaced people. The conflict has also led to failed harvests and insufficient food. However, after the peace agreement, some people who fled the fighting in recent years are now slowly returning home.
Yeah, we displaced to 4 places like Congo, Uganda and Central African Republic, and others to Sudan.
Now that farmers are returning to their homes and fields, the Netherlands supports them with training, seeds and tools to make their fields productive again.
We are planting here groundnuts, maize, the cassava. We are happy because they are supporting us with training, how to plant, how to harvest.
The lack of good roads is a major challenge. In the rainy season, many roads are inaccessible. As part of the Dutch food security program, extensive road repair works should make it easier for farmers to transport their crops to the markets nearby.
Anaenda kupanga hii yake ka fume fulani kini fundo fulani wakinogu ya fwele yala spatiso no shiranya kumbataya alika dafo birana kina hako skuli.
Besides the national peace process, the Netherlands also supports local peace-building initiatives, like this meeting in Yambio, where chiefs and communities from all the different ethnic tribes come together to discuss security issues to prevent further hostilities.
Here, when they come up with the action plan that need to create awareness of the community on how to coexist, to live peacefully, to raise awareness on issues to do with gender-based violence, issues to do with peaceful coexistence, peace and reconciliation among the community. We have seen that after the dialogue, the communities, the different ethnic groups are able to move across the communities freely with no fear.
Sexual and gender-based violence is a serious problem in South Sudan. To break the culture of impunity, access to justice for survivors of sexual violence is crucial. This 13-year-old girl was raped by a police officer. This lawyer took up her case and is fighting for justice.
There are so many cases. It's just an example of the cases I'm handling. People have seen it as normal, and we want to bring an end to this. Not just to leave them to be victims of gender-based violence, where they will be having a stereotype and will be humiliated, will be depressed. No, we want to make women live in this country free of stress and free of gender-based violence.
These women receive training on how best to address gender norms and gender-based violence within their community. This women protection team comes together to confront men and attempt to negotiate a solution to improve the position of the women.
If it is a man beating his wife, seriously, you need to bring that man, see, put him down, talk to him peacefully, not by force. And our plan is our young girls, our young daughters, let them not suffer as we are suffering now their mothers.
2/3 of South Sudan's population are under 30 years old. They need to learn skills to find a job and be able to provide for themselves. However, most have known merely a few years of peace in their lifetime, and some have spent their entire youth in the bush, like Mr. Charles, who once led 800 soldiers.
Mikiduna pawa bare papa iya paingo gumya da kamanga ha miki munjamanga kamiyawe ayeshi wagare ka cigene minada manana menga wore minamanga ina manga fa yala badene miki bihenga gurungo miafu here minafu efu kana jimi abo ngara.
He then made a dramatic change to his life, and with Dutch support he received training to become a baker. He now employs 4 other former child soldiers.
Badene gini paidu nakasare mina urungo chikene jimi abo ngara sinwo gudure akere mi gwari yo kipurku korono kita manga kinogo apa ngogu aku ala manga hani beyo papa shino undo yo chikini undere a.
Some young South Sudanese who fled their country in the past have returned to help with rebuilding the country.
We have perfect constitution, very good constitution, but it is sometimes not followed. So it is my chance and my turn to do the right thing, and that is to return back to South Sudan to try to contribute and then also join hands with everybody else.
Ik was kindsoldaat. In 2000 ben ik in Nederland via mensensmokkelaar terechtgekomen en daar asiel aangevraagd. Ik heb rechten gestudeerd in Nederland aan de Waardbad Universiteit Nijmegen. Dit is mijn land, dit is waar mijn familie is, waar ik geboren ben. Ik hou van dit land. Dan denk ik dat het terecht is om terug hier te komen, mensen te helpen met wederopbouw.
Change will not be achieved overnight. A lasting peace can only be accomplished with an accountable government, inclusive growth, and respect for human rights.
It's important to kind of link everything together. So the peace process, humanitarian assistance, and building resilience, because people want us to invest in their skills and opportunities. And to the young people, I mean the young women and the young boys that we meet everywhere, they really want to go forward. They want to have a different country. They want to have a real country.
The Dutch government will continue to contribute to the peace through its diplomatic, humanitarian and development efforts. If South Sudan manages to keep the peace, its people really have a chance for a better future.